He should have just paid his part. Some background. I'm the manager of a tight-knit extracurricular activity business. My boss is the owner. We serve children and adults. We run on a membership-based system. More background. Mom brings in her 4 boys 2 years ago to attend with us. Mom and Dad split last year. Count-ordered custody agreement says he pays 90% and she pays 10% for all extracurriculars based on their income. I'll try to keep this short. Lol. After Mom and Dad split, shit hit the fan for these people. We have several divorced parents working to get their kids here when they can. But Dad just never seems to want to. Since we operate with memberships kinda like a gym. If you don't come in, you're wasting your money. Every Friday, I call our people who've been absent for more than 4 days. Every other week, they're out completely. I look into it a bit further with Mom, who attended with us before her kids started, and those are the weeks Dad has them. This has happened before and is an easy enough fix. We take the parent who isn't cooperating through our program and help them understand the benefits their kids are getting out of it. He watched them a few times when they would come and started to see how they enjoyed it and the value in the program. Crisis averted. He's bringing the kids again. Since the divorce, Dad hasn't been super forthcoming with money. And with Mom being the primary and not having the funds due to the ongoing divorce proceedings, my boss forfeited 11 months of payments for these people totaling $3,060. My boss put her foot down 2 weeks ago right before the 1-year mark for them. We couldn't keep not letting them pay us. Mom comes in. We give her the business. She's cool about it. Understands that we have a business to run. Sets up her court-ordered 10% on a typical payment plan that we do. $408 over a 12-month period. We emailed Dad because at this point he's just giving them to Mom to take here nearly every day. We don't typically invoice people. Usually just set it up in-house with them in front of us, so having to write out that he owes us $3,672 over the next year was tough. Dad doesn't check his email. Cool. Fine. Whatever. This morning, I call because first payments are due this week. I gave him the business. His reply was, "Yeah, I saw the email. I can't pay anything until the court orders extracurriculars because the child support is way too high, but I really like the program y'all have." Okay. I just think to myself, right. We have the court documents that say how much he had to spend on us. That's cool. I type up the call transcript and send it back to him and CC Mom with a note that my boss would be calling to set up payments this week. Mom texts me immediately calling his BS because he hasn't paid her for giving self-assent of child support. Ordered 6 months ago. Same document she provided us. Then, Dad replies. The first reply he sent to any email we've sent him. He wanted to make sure we knew that, continue if the child support schedule is complete and there is money to put to it. Possibly is. Mom pays her half is out the conversation. I didn't quite understand what this meant. But I interpreted it as, the child support schedule isn't set yet, so I won't pay until Mom pays. But we'd sent him the invoice showing him that Mom paid. After a while I stopped trying to understand. It just wasn't worth it. I sent the invoice to both their lawyers listed on the court document and let them take it to court. Dad refused to pay even after he was found in contempt of court for refusing to pay for the kids' extracurriculars. I've genuinely never met anyone this stubborn. Revenge starts here. So we end up having to take Dad to court. Because he ended up signing a contract with us to pay and he's refused again and again. Our non-payments clause allows us to request payment in full if you have too many problems with the payments. The full amount listed on the contract he signed was $4,080 minus the mom's portion. So my boss, the lovely one she is, decided we can and would request payment in full. But not just his portion. The entire $4,080. My boss also pulled out the $3,060 that we waived, and the judge made him pay it too. TL. Dear Dad doesn't want to pay $3,672, so he ends up paying $7,140. Did he pay it? This is why my mom stopped doing divorce cases. It didn't matter how good the people were by themselves. They were so bitter and angry with each other that they devolved into the most petty animals and would fight over the most stupid things. Things only got worse if kids or animals were involved. I hate parents who use the kids as weapons. This isn't pro-revenge, it's just sad. So if I've done my sums right, based on $3,060 for 4 kids over 11 months, it's $69 per child per month. What kind of kid gym is this, and how big is your boss's house? I can understand if the dad didn't agree to that extracurricular. But once he signed a contract, which says he does, then he has to pay it. I'm curious about the program for kids. I would have loved being in some kind of program to deal with my own parents splitting up. Garbage like this is exactly why I made sure my separation agreement specifically stated the cost of all mutually agreed upon extracurricular activities will be split. I knew my ex would sign the kids up for every sport and activity she could if I was paying the majority of the cost on top of child support. This keeps me from having to pay for what I don't agree with. The kids still do extracurriculars, just not ones I can't afford or see a benefit from.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.